Yeah, okay, what the heck, why not? One more 2008 Chevy Express. As of right now, I have a test light hooked up to what would be a power feed going down into the accelerometer sensor that sits underneath the carpet, which is why I got the seats out and everything else. And as of right now, our ABS module is unplugged. So right now I should have absolutely nothing at all there on that line. I'll show you guys the wiring diagram in a minute. But what I'm doing here is I got this through AES Wave. This is a power supply actually that you can hook right into the actual the cigarette lighter. I mean, you guys can make one on your own and everything like that. I just like this though because it has multiple different adapters. But essentially I'm sending power out down that line, going into the test light, out of the test light, back down again, down through with the wiring coming out of that accelerometer. Notice it's unplugged. And we have a back probe there. And again, that would just be going down to the ABS module, which is disconnected. But, well, I see I moved my test light. Let me move that back up where we can see it again. What I noticed is I had no 12-volt reference going out to that accelerometer. So there's our test light. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just lightly touch this connector down here. If I can get my finger back on there again. Let's see if I can. Yeah, right about there. And it wants to make a liar out of me. There we are. So you got to give it a little push down on the top of the connector in order for that to happen. So the connector that I'm touching is down here. That's going to be labeled, I think it's X101. It's either X100 or X101. They just showed both locations, and I was looking down there. Let's see, can I get you in there a little bit better? I guess that's the best one right there. That little blue topped connector right there. And all I'm doing is lightly pushing down on that connector in order to get that short to ground happening on that line. So what I'm going to do, see if we can get a better idea through the wheel well here, which we can, right over here. And I haven't even touched that yet, but now I'm curious. Let's see, how can I see both here? Maybe if I put this up here and I watch over here, if I move that wire, yep, that's it right there. So I swear guys, I hadn't found this yet, but I'm just looking at this as I'm trying to show you. If I pull on this harness right up against this wheel well right here, that's when I get that little light to come on and off like that. So wires again cut right through here. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit if I can get this connector out. There we are. And let's see here, focus. Come on, baby. There you go. And I think you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, there you are. So right there, and that's the gray-black wire. That'll be the second wire in from the left-hand side. That's the wire that I'm actually sending the power down on. So, got a small wiring repair to make, and that'll be the end of this. The code that this car set was for loss of communication with the accelerometer. Let me zoom that back out. It was a loss of communication with the accelerometer. It has its own small bus, which I can pull up the wiring diagram here to show you, which I believe I have here. So, this is what I was testing. That gray-black wire right here that comes down, that is a 12-volt reference that comes in. This side right here will be some type of a signal that comes back over there to ground, or a sensor ground actually, I'm sorry. So black with purple would be sensor ground, white with black, and brown with white would be the two communication lines. So I had everything set up originally there because I was testing the communication lines, and then I said, alright, let me see. I plug everything back in, go onto that gray with black and see if I got a 12-volt reference, which I did not. That's when I hooked up my rig and then went down there and realized right away that, okay, we have a short to ground on there, and the short to ground I found while I was with you guys. So anyhow, another easy one, or relatively easy, you know, just using those connector numbers there. That's again why I like diagrams, because I use those connector numbers to get my way in there and determine, you know, where can I split this system in half. If I can cut the system in half, makes it real easy. That other connector there, 318, was the one that was right up here on the top. That one, when you disconnected it, it would make that short go away. So that meant that it wasn't on the interior wiring harness. It meant it was somewhere going from there out. Anyhow, that's it. Just another quick 5-minute video for you guys. Have a good one.